I completely know what I'm talking about. I told Jake if he's gonna run around now and feel he's gonna win.
All right. And I will ask you questions while I do it at the same time. I'm gonna get a quick photo as a reference.
I don't know how I look like in this moment.
In this moment. Or maybe turn your head a little that way, or sorry, like this way. There it is, right there. Perfect. All right.
Oh, not see that.
That there.
I'd be super down for that.
How are you liking Miami so far?
Great.
I enjoy the weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice because it's not too hot, but it's sunny.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Right now in Italy it's winter and it's very cold.
It's winter right now in Italy?
It's winter and it's very cold. And so I like this kind of weather so that you can go and have a stroll and it's not too hot.
Yeah.
I used to play pickup all the time.
And also I like the sea view.
Yeah. All right, let's add this.
What? I know. I don't like.
Sorry, I just got to get this set up on my phone.
I'm curious about this project.
You are.
I want to
It's not a skill level.
to make question to you.
Oh, really?
They don't know. They don't know when to time their
Okay.
or like how to like play.
What's your name?
Michael?
Michael.
Yep.
All they think the game is.
All right, so who are you?
Very, very low.
I'm Simona.
Simona? What's your last name and where are you from?
Simona Di Franco, and I'm from Italy.
Nice.
I'm here to visit my sister, and I'm on a vacation.
Tell me something about yourself that would make someone want to watch this to the end.
Okay, so I'm interested in astrology and I can read tarot.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm working on these skills and I really hope to improve because I would love to turn this passion into a work.
Mm-hmm. Did you bring tarot cards?
I have, but not in my purse right now.
Ah, okay.
At home.
I've never had my tarot read. What got you interested in tarot?
I used to have like intuition. I kind of recognize I had like an intuition watching this card, and so I get interest and I wanted to learn about the meaning of each card.
Mm-hmm.
And so I start studying it. It's interesting because it's like an alphabet.
Yeah.
So the way the spread of the card have a meaning that could change the position of the card. It's like learning to read another language.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I've never gotten my tarot read, but I've heard a lot about it. Some people, they get like cards and they fear for their lives. But do you think it could be some part of it mental? Like once you get like your back card, you like think about it all the time and you're like, oh no, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And maybe it happens.
The way I read it is not like predicting something in the future, or it's more like give you a view of what could happen with the energy you have in that specific moment.
Oh.
But we have free will, so probably by receiving a reading, you will see something about yourself and you can change it if it's something you don't like. There's nothing like right in the stone.
Yeah, nothing's set in stone.
And it's interesting if you use it like a way to learn about yourself, to see something about yourself. Maybe you have a feeling, but when someone tells you, it's like they see you, and so you have the possibility to see it too. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
I mean, in this world, there are so many bad things to be afraid of, you know, war and violence. And we don't have to be scared about a card or
Yeah, like a card.
yeah, just an instrument, and it's the way you work with that make the difference.
I'm interested to know, what color are you feeling today?
I started the day feeling blue, but then I feel light blue, like the
Yeah.
color of the sea.
That's nice. Are you working on anything exciting lately?
I'm working on studying astrology.
Okay, so tarot, astrology,
Yeah,
I see.
all this kind
I'm
of
getting your vibe now. I'm getting
yes.
it.
Also crystals. I'm trying to grounded myself at the same time, connect with nature, but also with the unknown, the unseen, and trying to feel the energy around me. And lately I get in astrology. I was fascinating about knowledge like history. You have to know Greek history about God, and also kind of astronomy. So you have to know the name of the
stars, yeah.
and
Enriching.
And also it gives you like a map of the skills you have, and he can tell a specific moment in a month, in a year, or in a week in which you can like channel or certain type of energy that can help you. What was interesting, it's that astrology was used by king
Oh, really?
in the past time. Wasn't something for the
The common people.
Yeah, common people. It was used to for kings, and I really like this.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. I think nowadays is kind of misunderstood.
Yeah, I honestly, to be 100% honest with you, I've never been into astrology and stuff until lately. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm into it, but I kind of get understanding what different things mean now. But I don't understand the whole thing. I don't know everything about it. So
yes, it's a very huge items. So it's something you probably will study for the rest of your life. It's so huge and full of notions. Of course, the type of astrology you read on a magazine is not the real astrology. I mean, it's more than this. I think it's like an art. Because you have to connect to your intuition and to a higher part of yourself to learn to use this instrument. It's not only that you study that thing and it's like that. It's could be more.
What's your dream?
I have many dreams. I would love to improve these skills, and as I said at the beginning, to turn this into like my work someday. I wanted to do something that allows me to travel, to find a person to share all this stuff and to also share my life with. And I don't see myself doing this alone for the rest of my life, even though I am alone right now, but I would love to have someone to share this with, and someone who open to this type of argument.
What's the most painful thing you've ever been told?
That I wasn't enough, that I am unhappy of my life. I don't like when people told me that I am too deep.
When you're too deep?
When I'm too deep, this is the way I am, and so when they say to me, "Oh, you're too deep. You have to be more light." It hurts me because I don't know how to be different from the way
the way you are,
the way I am, and the way I feel. It's not something that I could decide. It's the way I feel, and that's it. And so,
Now, what's the most beautiful thing you've ever been told?
Able to transform pain into beautiful things, and that I'm able to use hardship to grow and to improve, and also that I know how to make other people feel accepted.
Yeah, I like that.
To know how to listen to someone and to be curious and enthusiastic.
Speaking of curiosity, I'm curious, when did you learn how to speak English?
When I was a child, I used to listen to English music, and
Okay.
I've always feel attracted to it. And I remember in the past there were CD
Yeah.
with the booklet with the words of the
Yeah,
song,
with the-
and I used
yeah.
to read it, even though I didn't understand the meaning of the word, but I used to
You would still look-
listen
yeah.
and to read it. And then I studied at school. I was interested also in languages, and I wanted to. One of the things that I would have loved to do as work was stuff, and I always feel attracted by American culture. You know,
That's awesome.
I used to listen to English music. I used to watch English video on YouTube about things that I like.
Yeah.
And also because my sister moved here and she has a baby. Even though my nephew understands Italian and speak a little bit of Italian, to me it was important that I communicate with her first language because she is born here.
Yeah.
And thank you.
What book, movie, or TV show character is most like you?
I don't relate it to her life because it's very different from mine, but I really felt connection with, I don't remember the name, correct name, Elizabeth, the book Eat, Pray, Love.
Eat, Pray, Love?
Eat,
Oh
Pray,
yeah, I
Love.
think I've heard of that one, yeah.
It's a story about this woman who was married with this man and she was unhappy of her life. Even though she followed all the steps that society want you to do, so she graduated, she got married, she felt like she don't belong to that life.
Yeah.
And so she left her husband and she started this journey through Italy, India, and Indonesia.
Mm-hmm. And what makes you relate to that character?
The feeling of I don't feel like I'm doing the things society told me that I had to do. I'm 37 years old. I'm not married.
You're 37?
I'm 37.
Oh my God. I would have never guessed.
I'm 37. I've never been married. I don't have kids. And, society always judge you.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's something wrong with you. And I don't feel like that.
Yeah.
And I understand the feeling that she had, that she wanted to find herself, to discover what was the real meaning for her, not what society told you.
Yeah, not what everyone else wanted.
Yes. When you are so focused on your problems and the life, the way you live your life, and you can watch yourself from the outside. When you go to another country, completely different from yours, and you can watch yourself from the outside and you can have like a real vision.
Yeah, that's true. My very first time out the country was a year and a half ago, and I went to Greece. At first, I had a culture shock because it was nothing like I would have ever expected when I landed in Athens. But once I learned about everything, I spoke to the people in Greece and they kind of taught me everything that's happened and how their lives are. It made it one of my favorite places I've ever been to, honestly. So I understand what you mean, like just experiencing the different cultures, seeing all the different ways people live.
Yes, even
awesome.
though at the beginning could be like shocked, maybe you will feel kind of resistant.
Yeah,
I think it's also something you can learn from because you can see what scares you. If you stay in your comfort zone, everything is easy, everything is something and so it's challenging, but it's beautiful. It makes you grow really fast.
That's 100% true.
Yes.
What's your biggest regret?
I don't have regrets, big regrets, because I've always done what I felt was right for me in that moment. Even though watching myself from distance, maybe I could have done better choice about different part of my life. But the big regrets could probably don't get the chance to travel when I was younger. Not that I could do it right now, but it's different because now I'm almost 40. It's not like when you're 20 and you have to build your life already. And so you have this blank page and you can write down your history from the beginning. I would love to have an experience abroad, like living abroad for a certain period, or maybe for all my life. I don't know.
Yeah. So you're very adventurous. You like to go places. You like to see things. You feel restricted at the moment because you just feel like you're not 20 and being able to do whatever and just take the risks and do stuff like that.
Yes. Part of the problem, my problem, it's I worked very hard to reach like a position at my work right now.
Oh yeah.
I work very hard to have stability, and it's kind of difficult to think of to start it over again.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like almost in the middle of my life, and it's like I give more importance to peace, like to enjoy, and to start it over again could mean also to sacrifice something. And
peace, sacrificing your peace.
Yes, I don't know if I wanted to do it in that way, but you know, let's see what will happen.
So my last question is, what piece of advice would you give to your younger self?
Take the risk and don't think about other people too much, even people from your family. Just go and live your life and let them solve their problem by themselves. You are not responsible for anyone else's happiness. Only you are responsible for your happiness. Even though this makes others unhappy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just do what you wanted to do.
Are you ready to see it? It's still a little wet too. Try it out. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Beautiful. You are very good.
Thank you. I didn't do it quick, but yes.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah, and you can have it too.
I can have it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.